Did it restart the stream? Did it restart the stream? Okay. It did restart the stream. Okay, you know what? That actually good. That's actually good. Phasmo stream. Yeah, it's particularly sucky today. So I'm thinking I'll post the previous one, the ones that actually disrupted. I'll post that for Phasmophobia and maybe chill another 1 hour, 2 hours and see if my internet get better, and I'll see if I don't fall asleep. I'll play another game. If I don't fall asleep, I'm gonna play another game for the stream. Oh yeah. Hmm. Speed test. But this is Celcom DG. Celcom DG. Maybe. Maybe Saki today. Oh. Oh shit. That's bad. That's bad. Without, I mean, we used to be okay not having internet. We used to be okay, but nowadays, if you don't have internet, you'll be so isolated. You would feel so isolated just because everything that we do nowadays, yeah, the internet would probably be sucky. I don't know though. Yep, especially when you live alone, you feel it's so isolated nowadays. I mean, back way back then when we don't really have internet access as easily as now, we don't really feel that isolated, because we we do go out, see people, socialize, do stuff outside, actual stuff outside. And for the ones that actually introvert to will find any hobbies that don't really need us using internet, like reading books, reading novels, uh, watching movies in DVDs, watching movies from VHS, back then when internet is internet is not really a necessity back then. And nowadays, people just you know use internet for everything, to connect with people, to get entertainment, to play games, to read. So not getting internet connection nowadays, it feel isolated. Well, in my case, it feel like I couldn't be doing streaming that smoothly, which is a key, you know. Uh, bad enough for the doing daily stream, and then it's even worse when you stream and you have this disruption while streaming. It's pretty daunting. uh, let's see. I'll give myself an hour. I'll end this particular short stream, and then we'll see. We'll see. Uh, yeah, this is actually terrible. You know, when you're trying to do streaming as a thing, and then you get problems while doing it. Oh, it feel like it feel like it feel like it feel like right. mm, Two strokes. What Twitch drops? What Twitch drops? Is there Twitch drops? Is there Twitch drops for Phasmophobia? Is there? I don't see. I don't see anybody actually have particularly say there's a drop. Ah, wait. It says here on the 17th. I cannot read, huh? It says here on the 17th until the 19th. There's a Twitch drops. Okay. I thought it's today. I'm tripping. I am tripping. I'm tripping. So yeah, I wouldn't be posting this stream because of the internet. What games do I want to play? Sabotage should die. Aska. Back for Blood. Blondity. Blondity, I've played this. Update. When with the internet like this, I couldn't even I don't even want to attempt playing Helldiver. paranormal clean up. Picky, picky, picky. Phasmo, Phasmo, Phasmo. Project Zomboid. 1,000 hours on Project Zomboid. Wow. Wow. It's just that Project Zomboid has not released the stable build 42. Spell Brigade. Actually, playing Spell Brigade on co-op would be a nightmare too. Yo, Buffoon. Welcome, welcome. I was playing Phasmophobia earlier, but my internet. You wanna play Phasmophobia? Um, yeah, that's crazy, man. Should you buy it? Oh, that's a hard. um, okay, Phasmophobia. Let me tell you a little bit of Phasmophobia. Let me tell you. Phasmophobia. I think. I think Phasmophobia. If if you can play Phasmophobia solo, then you will think it's a fun game. Redeem. Let's go. So much for to redeem. But yeah, if you like detective type of game, which is this case a horror game, Phasmophobia, I play Phasmophobia on a daily or on a day, not daily. I play Phasmophobia on a weekly basis because of the weekly challenge. And if anybody wanna play Phasmophobia and then they don't have somebody to play with, and if they ask me, I'm down to play Phasmophobia anytime. Eh, sound Phasmophobia could be a funny game. It's not funny, fun game. Like for sure, if you play with any game would be fun if you play with your friends. But yeah, I wouldn't say Phasmophobia. I wouldn't say Phasmophobia for. I wouldn't say Phasmophobia for everybody. Like there is a lot of community base for Phasmophobia. There is a big community base for Phasmophobia. It's just that yeah, this one. It's just that it's not for everybody. I don't think Phasmo cluster is for your car. I know that clip, right? It's not for everybody. Phasmophobia is not for everybody. It's just uh, mm, it's very niche. I think it's very niche. If you have friends to play all the time, yes. If you have friends to play all the time, it would be a fun game. It would be a fun game for you. There is learning curve to Phasmophobia just because of how many the ghost list is. It would be like any other games if it's not because of the how many the ghosts it is. Like if we there is like not not similar. Oh, wait, I'm just gonna have to remove that stretching and whatnot. Okay. Right. There is a learning curve just because of how many the ghost is. Because every ghost has its own attribute, has its own behavior, and but for me, if you ask me personally, I like I like phasmophobia. Yeah. I like phasmophobia. Um, yeah, you have to learn about Dio, how Dio um, behave. You have to learn spirit, how they behave, Hantu. So, there's a lot of ghosts. Yes. Dio, one of the few actually fun games. Fun ghost is Dio. One of the few fun ghosts is Dio. Just because it couldn't outrun you. Like for me, I like Phasmophobia because of the weekly challenge. So every week, you'll get the every week you're gonna get the weekly challenge. So I do that every Monday when it's set. Yeah, no, but not every ghost behave like Dio, right? You wouldn't get Dio all the time, but it is a fun ghost to get. It is fun ghost to get. The profile? The profile? The profile? I yeah, I think for me personally, it's a fun game for me to play. I actually I actually took 3 months because I usually only get to play Phasmophobia solo because it's kind of hard for me to. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't say not to buy it. It's just that if you willing to learn the game, if you have friends to play with, it's a fun game. It's a fun game. I took 3 months just to get a little. Yeah, I took 3 months daily play Phasmophobia solo run. Uh, it's a bit of yes. Actually, yeah, it's fun. It's fun to play, and if you have friends that actually uh, cater to your gameplay, yes. But yeah, there's also a reason why there is not that big. Yeah, I play every Monday. I play every Monday for the game. I'm playing it today because of the event. I'm playing it today because I need to get the points. I need to get the points for getting the trophy upgrades, getting the ID card, and then the community is doing it too. What I like about Phasmophobia is so far the developer keep updating the game and to join. Yeah, I mean buy it. Uh, I play because I was trying to get the points, but my internet today is really sucky. I actually start my stream way earlier for Phasmophobia, and my internet suddenly decided to be sucky. And then yeah, I learned the game for 3 months every day, solo run, just go in and get to know the ghost behavior, get to know where to hide, what to do, and then learn what not to do whenever that I actually play with people. There are a few types of people that you would get to play. One, people that actually host the lobby because they probably have the money. They probably have the money to buy the equipment and provide the equipment for the whole lobby. And then also because uh, most of the lobbyier would have all the tier 3 items unlocked, so it's easier to play. Because if you start playing solo like I did, I don't really have people uh, to get, yeah, to I don't get people to actually sponsor the items, because if the lobbyer die, you will they will lose all of the item. If the lobbyer die, they will lose all the items, and per run, per run, you actually spend around 2,000 in-game currency just to get a full run items. So you will get, if you play with people, you will get to know a few types of player. There are players that, yeah, there are players that come in and just, there are players that don't know what to do in the game. And if you just use all the items, the lobbyer would get a little bit annoyed, because if they die, they'll lose all the items, and that costs 2,000 in game. And then there would probably mostly be a van camper. They'll try to be the last one to die. And then there's players that, well, there'll always be players that don't know what to do. And and die. And then there are always players that would want to get the objective done, and then all the media done, and the correct goes, which would get you perfect run, which gonna give you the maximum reward. Yeah. And then there there but there also, like, so how to learn, how should use that. It depends on, that's what I'm saying, it depends on. uh I never joined public lobby, so I wouldn't know. I never joined public lobby. I always, if I don't have people to play, I always play solo. If I don't have people to play, I always play solo.
There's some jobs ready for you.
But yeah, there should be plenty of you should fast one. I mean, like I really don't. I really, oh shoot, internet. Am I still okay? Am I type something if oh okay, yeah. I don't have plans. I don't have plan to play Phasmophobia. Uh, because I don't wanna get booted mid game. I'm kind of okay. Game. Do your thing. Do your thing. Got to go. All right. Yeah, actually, the reason why I don't really outrightly say buy it because the word buy, because of the word buy. If it's a free game, I'll say yeah, go ahead and download it and play it, blah blah blah. But a game that you need to purchase, I always believe that you have to at least um, like the game a little bit once you buy it and you at least play the game. I just don't wanna waste money buying game that you don't wanna play, and I don't wanna advise people to buy games that is one is not their genre, two they have false expectation for the game. Um, yeah, and three, not every games is for everybody. Yeah, how much is Phasmophobia nowadays? How much is it? Oh, 50 ringgit? Yes, 50 ringgit. Am I sitting? My sitting position is not somewhat center? Am I just leading? I was just leading. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I don't wanna recommend any game that actually you need to buy. Yeah. Even a 1 ringgit, a 2 ringgit, or 50 cent, or dollar game, I wouldn't just say, oh yeah, you should buy it just because I play it. Uh, because I don't want to recommend games that you wouldn't be one to play, or say, oh, it's not fun, and then you come back to the stream, say, oh, I buy it but it's not fun. But luckily, if you buy a game in Steam, you get to return the game within you get to return the game within 2 hours, right, of gameplay. So yeah, why or no? Why or no? What? Oh no, it's my stream. My stream. Is my stream. Is my stream deading? Is my stream deading? Is my stream deading? Oh, okay. Right. It's okay now. Okay, good. Yeah, I just
Redeem. Wow.
wow. Yeah, I think most of my games I buy them when it's on discount. Like Helldiver, I was it on discount on Helldiver? Yeah, I think it was on discount when I buy it. Um, back then I couldn't even play Helldiver properly because of the requirement to run the game. And my internet, like always, it's a little bit problematic. So I keep getting kicked out from the game. I keep getting connection issue for the game. Nowadays is more stable. Uh, I think they kind of fixed that on their end. It's just on my end is my internet and my PC capability. How much is Helldiver now? Helldiver 170. 170. I played Helldiver for 581 hours. I enjoy it. I enjoy playing Helldiver, but I wouldn't even like. Astronomer asked if she should buy Helldiver, and I told her, maybe not, because I know her uh, game genre somewhat, and the big no for astronomer to, I think, for her to wanna play Helldiver. Yeah, because she love first person view. She don't like uh, third person view or eye view of any game. So I think she would maybe not like it. I mean, Helldiver is chaos. It's a chaotic game, but only if you really wanna always play the highest difficulty, because it has 10 difficulty. Helldiver have 10 difficulty. You could easily, not get that stress much playing difficulty 1 until difficulty 4. But once you get to difficulty 5, 6, 7, and 10, until 10, then it's gradually became chaotic. Uh, but yeah, but the price tag is right. You see, price tag, like for me, is 170. I think I bought it maybe 60%, no, no, at 60%. Maybe it was 40% off. I don't remember. Uh, and I don't even buy the DLC. If you buy the full edition of this, how much is this? Would be 250, huh? Yeah, 250 minus a ringgit. So I would not recommend it, the game, to anybody, unless they're the type that, oh, I have money, I can buy every single game in the world and not play them. You know, there are people like that. that have this uh, collection achiever, game collection achiever. It's just I think it's kind of wasteful because you don't really actually own the game. You know, you own the licensing for the game itself. You don't really own the game, own the game. So you shouldn't be buying Steam game at full price. You should always try to get discount on it. You should buy at discount. Unless you have money. Unless or you're getting sponsored, you know, officially, unofficially, if you're sponsored by your loved ones or you know, then yeah. But if you're not, I don't think it's just wise to see. Steam always would have a lot of games. Always would have games that are on discount. I don't know what game is this though. Like for me, I wouldn't buy storyline games that heavily story based. I don't like it. I don't like playing games with storyline. What's this? Gather coins, build defense, and reclaim your fallen kingdom. Explore and uncover secrets, unlock new technologies, and protect your crown versus wave of breed monsters that come at night. Ooh. Kingdom is a solo or co-op micro strategy and tower defense game set in an atmospheric pixel world. Oh, this game. This is the 2D game. This is a 2D game. It's really cheap. It's really cheap. This is what, 7 years ago game? Hmm. I don't really vibe. I don't vibe. Like Astronama, prefer games that first person view. But for me, I don't really vibe that much with 2D games. I don't really vibe that much with 2D games. Not that I don't play them. There are a few games that, you know, aesthetic for me, the ones I actually play, but I don't really vibe that much with games that are 2D. That's why when people, for example, that's why when people actually hyped about Silk Song, I didn't really get, oh wow, I wanna play that game. I don't really vibe that type of game design. I watch people play, but I don't really play them. What interesting about what Game Buffoon say is should they jump into Phasmophobia public lobby? Actually, any games that you jump into public lobbies, you're gonna be facing with a lot of different behavior for people, especially when you want to learn the game and you join a public lobby, and if you get lobby that don't really entertain newbie, oh, it's gonna be so stressed out. You're gonna be so stressed out. But I get it. I get it why uh, anybody would be interested to play Phasmophobia, because Phasmophobia have their own streamers, TikTokers that post the interesting bits of playing Phasmophobia. The funny bits, uh, the uh, the memes, all the fun things, but you don't really get to see from those short clips. You don't really get to see what effort that you put in to play Phasmophobia. So that's why sometimes people get um, some people get distorted expectation towards a game, right? It's good that uh, you know people like Game Buffoon that actually inquire, like they ask how the game, should I buy it, blah 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 blah. For this particular uh, issue is that I actually play the game, so I know actually uh, how newbie newbie or people that only just watch people play from the clips think that Phasmophobia would be fun all the time, but it's really is all depending on who you play with. Like I don't have to depend on the people that I play with, because I played solo like most of the time. I played solo most of the time. I don't have to deal with people that, oh, we always want to get perfect run, blah blah blah, or I don't have to deal with, oh, I don't want to die ever. If I die, it's your fault because you don't do this, do that, and then because of you do this, I don't have to deal with a lobbyer that, oh, I cannot die because it's my items. It's my items. I don't want to die. You guys go in. I'll stay. I don't have to deal with people that, oh, I'm a camper. I'm a van camper. I'll just look at the screen, the monitor, look at the graph, and relay the information to you guys. Blah 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 blah. I don't have to. I don't have to deal with uh, those type of people because I do play Phasmophobia on solo, which you guys can see all the time. uh, but I play Phasmophobia enough with people that I actually know what I need to do, and I actually know what I don't need to do. I know what not to troll with. I know, you know, the social cue in playing with people for Phasmophobia. But yeah, people that watch from clips wouldn't know that personally. Just don't want to get anybody a false expectation on play any game. Like every game listed here that are co-op. Um, if you play with people, you'll always have to deal with how people would react towards the game. Like some of the people that play 7 Days to Die don't um, don't like that everybody else has progress in the game, but they don't, and will always demand for you to restart the server, restart the day, start from 0 days, start from ground zero. There would also be people that they don't mind, because they also would be people that jump in occasionally, casually play, and there's also some people that jump in just to hunt zombies. Also, there are also people like me that like to grind, like to build, like to play survival game. So you really have to know, like me personally, I need to know the social cue for any co-op games. Like Spell Brigade. Spell Brigade, some people don't like playing without the. Some people like to play without the friendly fire. Some people don't like to do the loop. Some people only like to play hardcore. Some people only like to play the easy difficulty. Some people really like to play the solitary, um, focus something. What's that called? Covenant. So it's always playing co-op games. There's always would be social cue to any game. Some people don't really realize that uh, there is such a thing, because that's how you don't get well get along with people when you're playing with them a few times, and you'll get this setback from how different people is. mm, yeah, yeah. I mean, I try to play every games. I like to play multiplayer games. I like to play multiplayer games just because of uh, the option. The option that you would have to be able to play with other people. But I also play multiplayer games on solo run, just because sometimes, if I like the game, I don't want to be dependent on, oh, I want to play the game, I like the game, but I don't have people to play with. So I don't want to be dependent on that reason. So that's why whenever that you guys happens to tune in, and I play multiplayer games and I play it solo, just because of that. I don't want to get dependent on, oh, I need to play this game. I want to play the game, but I need people to play with, and end up not ever playing it. So yeah, there's lots of people outside. I have not even played Son of the Forest just yet. I play the Forest all the time. Before I play with the Forest, when I was in the mood to play the Forest all the time. I played solo. I played whenever people don't mind joining my existing world. Because I don't know, I don't think I don't think I've ever actually find a person to play with that have the tendency to play a particular game in a long period of time. Like you can see me playing Aska. Day 300 in game. I could play 7 days to die, like indefinitely. Like I don't really care how many days is it. I'll still keep playing it on the same server. I play what you call it, Project Zomboid for 6 months straight on my server. I don't the typical people that I met don't have the tendency to stick to a game that long. Most maybe a week. Most maybe a week. And then, they either they like to game hopper, or they like games that only have shorter runs. Like Phasmophobia is actually an really easy to digest game. Phasmophobia is a really easy to digest game. You know what? Let's just turn this to just chatting. Just chatting. Just chatting. Just chatting. VGT, just chatting. Just chatting. Cause my internet. Keep shutting down. Alright. Easy. Easy. Right. Just chatting. Just waiting. Yeah. Yeah. I like Phasmophobia. Games like Phasmophobia, games like Valorant, games, most FPS games is easy to digest. Easy to digest in the sense of it's per run. A gameplay is per run. So like Phasmophobia, I go in, get the setup done, and then get the evidence, get the media, get the bone, and then once we know what the ghost is, we go out. That run ended. So easy digest, easy digestion. But games, most of survival games like 7 Days to Die, Project Zomboid, Aska, is not easily digest because it could potentially be endless gameplay, right? So not I don't really met anybody that type of digester, a long period duration of game digester. I always find people that digest games that in shorter run, either games like Phasmophobia or you know per run game, or even if they do play games like 7 Days to Die, mostly just mostly just would last maybe a week, a week of real lifetime gameplay, or they just hop in and then you know play. Some of them come to help you to build, some of them just to be in the game, just to get the itch off. Right, just get the itch off, go into 7 Days to Die just to go do quests, hunt zombies, and then they're done. The itchiness has been scratched, so they don't really need to stay in the game. And I get it. I get it. There are games also like for me that I don't need to play it on extended time. Like Phasmophobia. I play Phasmophobia every week on Monday because it's easy for me to digest and it's easy to get Phasmophobia as a weekly set game because there's not much of investment towards the game time spent. But oh my god, I would play 7 Days to Die whenever that I have mood to play 7 Days to Die. It's always in the set of my brain. I would probably play minimum a month of gameplay of 7 Days to Die in one server. In one server, at least minimum 1 month of gameplay. It's also true for any survival game that have the same type of gameplay. 7 Days to Die, Project Zomboid, Aska, V Rising. Like I'll keep playing them, even if like for V Rising, we've done everything, right? We kill all the V blood, we get all of the spell, we get all of the blood, and I would still go into my own V Rising server if I have the mood to play and be okay with you know chill. V Rising brutal easy. Right. So like I don't have the needs to I want to play V Rising, but I need to play it from zero every single time. I don't have that. I don't have that. I really don't mind just continuing uh, whenever that I stop. Mm, right. There are reasons to keep playing a game. Be Rising to uh, yeah, and we play V Rising on brutal setting. It's even harder to play V Rising on brutal setting with people that don't the casual player. You know, if I am or I'm with or we are in the group of people that oh we play V Rising for a day or two and then it doesn't feel like good. Let's and then they stop playing and then the next week they wanna play. oh, it doesn't feel good to continue for any other reason, you know. Sometimes new people join in, sometimes they want to build differently, yada yada yada, and then oh, they have to start from the scratch. It's even more so difficult to play that way in brutal mode. It's even difficult to play that way in brutal mode. I never played this game. Actually, Age of Empire, I wanna be really, really honest. There have been a few times 5-10 minutes before I stream because I don't really decide my game. I don't decide my game today or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I have schedule for games that I wanna play. I don't operate like that. So I only when I sit down, I open up Steam and actually going through my game list, then I say, oh, you know what? I click on Australia not included. Ooh, I wanna play the game because you know suddenly I have the mood to play. Seven Oxygen not included. So to be real honest, I have there's plenty of time that I actually already click play. I already click play for Age of Empire because of I got the DLC at discounted. Not the recent one. The DLC previously from this the new one, the Sultan something. This one I actually bought this at the discount. There's a few time I actually press play. I press play. I'm in the game, but I have not started my stream yet. I'm in the game, and then the minute I pull out my stream manager just to edit my stream info and key in Age of Empire. Let's go, key in Age of Empire DLC Sultanic DLC to unlock all the achievement, blah blah blah, right? And then I lost I lost the mood to play Age of Empire. I lost the mood to play Age of Empire, and then I end up deleting my title like 10 minutes, 5 minutes before streaming. I'm saying this because I really should, I do want to play. I do want to play because I actually unlock pretty much the previous achievement for the previous achievement list when the DLC is not out. So yeah, now there's a lot of achievement to be unlocked. I've done with all the campaign previously. I've done all the civilization masteries. That was before I affiliated. Yeah, it was before the channel affiliated. This is when 2022. 2022. I played this a month, I think. A month or 3 week worth of Age of Empire. The first week or two I spend to finish play all of the campaign, and then the rest of it is playing them by civilization, because each civilization has its own achievement that you can unlock. uh, for example, mm, yeah, for example, have 20 scholar garrison in madrasa as the Delhi Sultan. This is unique to each civilization. So it took me the rest of the weeks, I think 2 weeks of just playing Age of Empire, civilization by civilization, and roughly it took me 2 stream for each civilization for me to get the achievement unlock. So I'm really trying to find the mood to play the DLC. Seriously, it has been so many times I click play and then I just closed it because the mood was not there. Because I know if I play the DLC, I'll I'll play it until I done with the civilization. I think there's 3 civilization in the Sultan. I think there's 3. Samurai, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. That maybe the other DLC. You know what? I might just end up posting this as the title here. Come on, internet. What? I just opened it just now. Okay. Sultan Ascend. Sultan Ascend. Uh, 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 oh, there's. Yeah. Middle East or command new civilization with Japanese and Byzantines. So there's three civilization here that you can play for this DLC. Ooh, how about the other DLC? I'm looking at the DLC as if I've already played that DLC. Right. Mm, this one, what? This one. Knight of Cross and Rose. 2 well-known armies inspired by history, featuring variant civilization that expand upon concept. Knight of Templar and House of Lancaster. Oh. What? There's one more newer DLC from that. Dynasty of East. Genghis Khan? Wait, don't we have Mongol already? What is this? Introducing 4 variant civilization with unique gameplay mechanic and new single player game mode that will redefine the way you play Age of Empires 4. Dynasties of the East bring with it 8 unique map and 6 stunning biomes that will add to your experience in single player and multiplayer matches. For civilization, whoa. Whoa, for civilization. The Golden Horse, Mongol variant. Yeah, we already have Mongol, but this is also a Mongol variation again. The Macedonia dynasty, Byzantine's variant. Okay. Sengoku Daimyo, Japanese variant. Okay. And Tughlaq dynasty, Delhi Sultanate variant. Hmm. Oh, wait. Enter the Crucible, a new roguelite RST experience. Ooh, wait. That would be fun. Oh. Whoa, that would be fun. Did I put this on the wishlist already? I'm gonna add that on the wishlist. No, 15% is not enough for me to, oh, I'm gonna buy it at 15%. No, 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 no. I can wait until it's maybe 60% off, maybe 70% off. Then I'll buy it. Alright. Hmm. Actually, now and then it's not too bad to just do just chatting and just look at my game library to to re-look what games do I have. Among Us. Buckshot Roulette is actually fun. Play this with a tea and Astro. Wait. This one time we play. Wait, you just play with T and Astro? Hey. Conan X. I have Conan X. I bought it really cheap. Really cheap. But don't have the mood to play just yet. Dark Hours. Dark Hours, Paranormal Cleanup, and Murky Diver is 3 of the games that we play with the Freaky Friday crew. So I don't play Dark Hours on solo run. Don't want. Don't want. Darkest Dungeon is actually fun, but stressful. Darkest Dungeon 1 and Darkest Dungeon 2 is stressful game to play. Stressful. I don't know, demonologies somehow I don't like demonology. Somehow I don't like demonology. I think it gives me sloppy feeling. Demonologies somehow give me a sloppy feeling just because I think I play fast more. Demonology is for me a little bit more heavier side of the game itself. I think because of the assets in the game and the map. Uh, interestingly, let's see. Let's see. Demonologies. Oh. Yeah. See, like demonologies somehow I think somehow it shared how I feel about demonology. It's just that it feel a little bit sloppier than phasmophobia, and it's a little bit more heavy for you to actually play it smoothly. And actually, it has an extended gameplay from phasmophobia. I mean, extended gameplay from phasmophobia is that instead of just go in, get all the evidence, set it up, blah blah blah, and identify the ghost, you have one more section in the game is to exorcise the ghost. Either exorcise the ghost or escape the ghost or whatnot, you know. You have to do additional exorcism for the ghost itself. So it's more extended. It's feel more extended from phasmophobia. Extended time span. And to be really honest, I don't like how they design their items. I don't like how they design their items in demonologies. I don't know, like the EMF reader, the painting still, and then the the what you call it, the stain ectoplasma detector. It felt like sloppy. I don't know, maybe it's just my personal thought, but I always think demonologist is not better option than phasmophobia. Is what my personal uh, feeling is, because like I said, most people have run most people digest shorter run. Okay, a shorter gameplay of things, right? Demonologists actually have a slightly longer gameplay to digest. I don't know if I make sense or not. Like I get it more why people actually play Phasmophobia more. There's a wider there's a wider uh, audience or people that actually willing to play Phasmophobia on their stream, because actually it's just easily consumed. Phasmophobia is easily consumed than Demonology, and I think their design is their design for the equipment is making sense. Sometimes people want to make sense. Some people, sometimes people just want to make sense of the games that they play. Sometimes, sometimes. And I think if there's no Phasmophobia and there is Demonology, if Phasmophobia does not exist, right? Maybe people would play Demonologies a lot more than any games that have the same genre of it. Like there are games out there that new games that have similar game style for Phasmophobia, Demonologies out there. But I think the one of the reason why Phasmophobia is more widely consumed because of uh, how well it has the consumer perception towards the game and the gaming experience for the game. It's light, it's easy, uh, it's not really complicated that much to get consumed. Yeah, I think that's also why one of the reason why I actually do play Phasmophobia on a regular basis, because it's just that it's easily consumed. It's easily consumed, and I just need a game that I go in, do whatever I want to do, pop out, and yeah, the reason why I think Phasmophobia versus Demonology, for me personally at least, it's just that why would I need to go that extra length to play a game that have similar game style, but I need to do extra, you know although it's how it differentiates from one another, Phasmophobia and Demonologies, but consuming wise, it's just easier to consume Phasmo rather than you have to do Demonologies. And for Demonologies is, I'm not saying it's a bad game, it's a good game if you like uh, the difference from Phasmophobia, that you go and you go and exercise the entity, right? And every entity in every map is different. How the way you exercise them, some of the places you just need a finger, some of the places you need the sword and the gun parts, the yada, you know uh, it's just that Phasmophobia is generic. From every map to every map is the same, so it's a little bit easier to consume also, right? No matter how big no matter how big the map is the same thing. It's just a little bit harder because of the size of it. Yeah, 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 we're talking about Phasmophobia versus Demonologist just because I'm actually looking at my list. It just so happen it's on Demonologist. Oh, Devour too. I'm not sure if Devour. I'm not sure if Devour have a. Right, Devour doesn't have that much. That I'm sure there is a big community too, but doesn't have that much traction. Because it's also niche, right? Devour also niche. Um, it has a few maps, and different maps have different entities. It's not that you need to identify them. No, this is Devour is basically just the last part of demonology. If I want to take the the conversation, right? Devour is the last part of demonology, which means Devour thoroughly focus on exorcise the entity, which every map has its own entity. So yeah, it's it should be Devour should be easily digest than demonology because it's only on that part. But because of I think because of the reason why I don't play Devour that much is because you don't get that random that you don't get that RNG in a map. What Devour lack from um, Phasmophobia and Demonologies is that your variety of entities. You don't have the variety of entities on Devour. You only get a set of entity based on the map. So you don't need to do a deduction. You don't have to do a deduction. You just need to go in and get all the items and all the mission, side mission, and exercise them, right? It is a good game. Actually have had fun playing. I had fun playing Devour. The last gameplay that I actually played was with Astronema. Was with Astronema, Epic Aries, and Windigo. I had fun. I had fun playing Devour that time. Because it's I rarely I emphasize on rarely I play Devour. But I don't think I would make Devour one of my regular casual games because yeah, it's not more exciting than playing Demonologist for me. Diablo. Actually, recently I go in and play Diablo off stream. Play hardcore. I don't have plan to actually survive the run because I was playing hardcore run. I didn't actually have the plan to survive it. It's just I want to get the feeling. I attempted to get the mood for Diablo 4 and I log in, and even when I was trying to log in off stream, I had a few problems logging in because of Battle.net or something. That is a minus already. Oh my god. If I do this and I try to stream Diablo and facing that Battle.net trying to get in that the game is already a blockage. That's why I don't really play Diablo that much. But I did manage after a few tries. After uh, what do you do after you verify the integrity of the game files and then it managed to go in? That's already sap. That already sap the mood for me to play Diablo 4 on stream. And I didn't even try to survive. I was trying to see if I have the mood. I was trying druids just recently. Actually, recently. When did I last play this? I would say September 16, last month. I tried. I tried to get variety of games in my stream too. But it's just the mood never come. The mood never come. All the stuff together. All the stuff together. This August 4, it's not even me playing the game. It's because there's event drop for the stuff together. I was I was press play for when we to just get the drop. I don't know. I wish I would get. Actually, now that we're talking about it, I wish I would get the mood to play Don't Stop Together. Even if it's end up a failed attempt. Because I do realize I don't like to play games with modded stuff. I want to play those stuff together on vanilla. On the vanilla mode and see how well I would survive the run. I I want to. I want to, but I'll find the mood to play it someday somehow. I will. I will find the mood to play it someday somehow. I'm sure. Actually, if there's other people wanna play those stuff together, but vanilla. I always find people that play. They wanna play those stuff together, but it's always on modded setting, and that's already a minus mood taken out. Modded, kill me, in game. Uh, kill the mood to play the game. Fallout Shelter. It's just casual game. Fallout Shelter. It's not even that hard. Like, it's not even maybe 10% of oxygen not included. for for a shelter because it's really casual, really on casual side of the game, of a game. Game of Life. We play this with Astronema, Wise, and Raven. In between games, whenever that we play uh, a Freaky Friday run. Couscous Duck. I just don't play that much Couscous Duck because I play Among Us even less. It's just I don't like. It's fun. It's fun, and actually it's fun to watch people play. But actually playing it with people that I know, playing people with friends, when playing with friends, playing people with friends is sound not messed up. Like playing with friends, I actually had fun playing with friends, but that's the thing is I don't really like that much of a PvP side of any game. Especially, killing friends that I play with. It's just so hard to pick and choose. Or even, it's not even, it's so hard to pick and choose to kill. It's just hard to just kill. Friends that I play with. Ooh, I tried this. I tried this for. Did you say this here? How? 20 minutes of gameplay. I think because of the graphic. I think because of the graphic. I'm always on the graphic side of a gamer. I think because of the graphic. And also because I have other games to play. That's why I think the blockage of actually playing Graveyard Keeper. Green Hell. I play Green Hell on stream too. But I didn't play that much nowadays of Green Hell. Don't play them that much. Green Hell. What's my name? What's my name? But actually, I don't really have plan yet. I don't have plan yet to play any games for the rest of the night. Mm. Ooh, grounded. They actually have grounded two now. There's grounded two now. Why is it? I think I was on the last mission quest for grounded one that I've not able to get past through. And now they just released grounded 2 last July. I put it on my wish list. I don't know the difference though. I don't know the difference. I know. I know. I know. I know that introduce a game progression, a different game progression save file, I guess. I don't know how to say it. It's somewhat like, even if you go into a person's server, whenever that you decide to not go in because somehow you end up can only play on single play, for that time. Oh no, internet again. It's my internet again. It's my internet again. Uh, what I understand, what I kind of get from the grounded 2 that I know of, that when you play uh personal server, when you create a world, meaning your personal server is not dedicated server that or public server out there. What always the case is, for example, I create a world for in grounded. I create a world in maybe 7 days to die, right? Create a world in 7 days to die, and then Wise come in and play, and then whatever progression in that world is not shared with Wise. Whenever he want to continue to play but not able to go into the server, right? So this time, whatever that person, for example Wise, come into the server, and whatever progress that we did, it can split and merge. Meaning, if he play on his own, he will get the same progression that is been done in my server, and play on his own. And then whatever that he wanna join into my server, it merge somehow. It merge the progression, and vice versa. You can split, and then you can play on single player, and then you can just merge whatever that you've done. Meaning, it would eliminate on, I play this, and then whenever if I have to go into your server, I could not bring my progression towards your server, because I don't have progression in your server because it's your server. But this eliminates it. That eliminate the that need. I think that what they introduced in Grounded 2. I don't think there's much of. I'm not sure. I couldn't say because I've not played or actually read into Grounded 2. Because I probably want to play the game in the future, then I don't wanna spoil myself too much. That it would ruin my game experience in learning a game. Instant Aquarium. I play this a lot in uni. It's really it's a really intense casual game, I would say. Little Company, Handy Patch. Mm. Ooh. Monkey Diver. I'll only play Monkey Diver if I play with people or with the Freaky Friday crew. What's this? Overcooked. I think Overcooked is should always be played with people. Should not. I should not play this on solo run ever. Very cool. I wish Plant vs Zombie game audio, the background music is not copyrighted. Almost everything, the background music is copyrighted for Plants vs Zombie. It's because it's just not the same without the songs, without the music. And actually, I wish Plant vs Zombie 2 is in PC. It's not in PC. Plants vs Zombie is not in PC. What? Okay, okay, okay. Prop Hunter. Rough. Ooh. Ooh. Actually, I wanna play rough too. I actually wanna play rough, but rough is different than the inland game because it's tedious. Playing rough is for me so tedious. I wanna play it, but it's so tedious to play. Like collecting the resource, uh, the durability of the equipment. Ugh. I tried to play rough recently. Although Aska is tedious, but at least I have so much space that I can go anytime. In rough, no such thing, right? You only can depend on your rough, going from island to island. Doesn't mean that you cannot explore, you can, but really depend on your rough. And it feel really constricted. The movement, my movement, feel like really restricted. Son of the forest. Actually, this game took a long time for that one run. Took a really long time for that one run. It was disgusting. Well, it was my first play for the official release game. It was 12 hour. It was 12 hour of gameplay for this, for that. Not actually 12 hour. I guess the first few hours was one run that I restart after that. Oh, Temtem song. Oh, recently I saw a lot of people play Megabonk or something. Megabonk, yes. This the same. This is the same like Vampire Survivor, but on 3D. The same. But since it's like recent release, there's not much yet variety of in the game. Like Vampire Survivor is really like somewhat developed, right? This has not reached that yet because I think because it's just newly released, it does give you a new dimension of the gameplay because you can jump, you can be airborne, but it's really similar to Vampire Survivor. Really, really similar. The difference is you just can jump. Valheim. Valheim. PlayStation release. Call to arms. Okay. What? Baby. Maybe it could be fun to replay Valheim someday with that with that new Call of Arms. Now my internet is not disconnecting, and I know it's not because the PC, because even all of my mobile also disconnected from the Wi-Fi because of that the router problem. So I guess it's somewhat stable. Somewhat stable. I could totally grind more points. I could totally grind more points for Phasmophobia. I actually end up just chatting for 2 hours. Crazy. I didn't even plan to just continue. I just planned to just end it, rest for an hour, get my mood up back because of the internet, and then continue gaming. Kind of feel I wanna play. Oh my god. Kind of wanna play. I'm actually restricting myself to jump into Project Zomboid. Restricting myself to jump in because I want the stable version. And actually, for Project Zomboid, particularly, I play Project Zomboid for like, oh my god, 1,000 hours, right? And I actually know about the game like 2 years prior, maybe 2 3 years prior from me actually playing it. I actually love playing this Project Zomboid, but I realized for Project Zomboid, I want it to be the stable version, the build 42 stable version. Then I would want to play it. Not until then. I tried the unstable build, but it's just that it's just not hit right just yet. Doesn't hit right just yet. Hopefully they will make improvement and we can actually get to play build 42. I will stretch it a bit. And still, because the internet is somewhat stable. It's not that good, but somewhat stable. So kinda thinking whether I should actually play a game. I don't wanna do actual play game and then my internet say no, you gaming, so we gonna be not letting you gaming because then we gonna make the internet go bye bye. Disgusting, right? But it's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. So uh, yeah. Right. Right. My internet is becoming weirder. Weirder. Okay. Mm, it doesn't feel like I want to play games no more. It doesn't feel like I want to play games no more for the night. But because my internet has been weird. My internet has been doing weird stuff. I'm pretty sure once I actually go into a game, it's gonna mm, get wacky. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? See, even my uh, yeah, it's wacky. My internet is wacky. It has been in and out of buffering for me from what I can see from my stream manager. It's keep buffering in and out. So I don't know what more to talk about. I don't know what more to talk about. I've talked about games. Talk about games. Oh, actually, what? There's one more achievement to get the 100%. Cook a dozen fish sticks. Okay, I could do this whenever I log in for Aska. Then I'll unlock every single achievement for the game. I really think it would be awesome if the dev um, improve the AI for the villages. Maybe it's not AI. I'm not sure what to call it. It's the behavior pattern for the villages. It's just we still getting weird response from the villagers, and sometimes they glitch on the ground, meaning they either stuck in one position in the ground or they just keep idling a few steps in one area. And I don't understand. I think the more villages there is, the more there's conflict in the decision making for the village's action. Don't know how to explain it. Sometimes the collector for the warehouse, they drop item and sit down in front of the warehouse. They didn't put it back. They don't recollect items on the ground. Uh, Even though there's obvious available space to put down whatever that they previously bring or take up, and then I think also there's limited behavior instruction that the players can give out to the villagers. Mm, okay, support four players. So dedicated server. Mhm. Yes, we need a deeper villages AI system. Yes, all of this, crowdfunding, world generation, world streaming, multiplayer. Yeah, the making decision more complex than just choosing to use or not to use. Blah blah blah. Oh, this is their end. Uh, yeah, so it Eska is a great game, I think personally, but it really do have a lot of plays that can be improved, can be added. Um, I would say that the my PC I don't think could handle smoothly with the amount of villages now. It couldn't handle that smoothly. Uh, I don't know if playing or if there is later available dedicated server would how it would lessen the burden towards my PC, because I think I do think my PC need upgrades, but we're not making we're not making any income towards that. I can uh, that I can direct that into my setup improvement. Mm, 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 mm. Is it the fisherman? Is it one of the newer addition to the game? Builders ignoring carpentry item. We I think there's the villagers AI definitely need more tweaking. Mm, at least I don't know how they would do it, but at least give a little tiny bit of more. It's like the way that you can actually somewhat manage the path of the villages AI is now for now is only through um, one occupation, which is means the way that you which um, workstation you assign them, and two is the whitelisting of the access for the buildings. Um, and three the is the resource marker and the patrol marker that helps with the how the AI somewhat move in the village and in the map or roaming in the map itself. Eh, I think the what listing was currently the major behavioral management that the game have. Maybe if they give us a little bit of drop down menu on action of the villages would be awesome if they can do that. Mm, um, 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 um. What else? What else for the villagers? Oh yeah, the aggro. How the villagers respond, because it's only somewhat that much of military, or maybe that's what, or maybe I can change that militia personnel in the village. Maybe I can try that before saying that all of the villages need somewhat an agro attribute. Means that, like the miner, because the miner, especially the miner, because they would face crawler, and the cost of action for that's only run away. I wouldn't mind that. Maybe, based on occupation, some of them don't really engage in fighting. But the thing is, we couldn't put a patrol marker inside the mine. If we can do that, so it's actually uh, would be helpful in keeping the miner safe. Um, inside the game. Because Eska is one of the recent games that I actually play uh, somewhat extensively. And there is some of the aspect in the game that I think that could get a little bit of improvement. Yeah, because the reason why there is an emphasis in the AI for the villages is that is I think one of the main selling point for the game. What differentiate it from any other um, survival game out there. So at least it's not behaving as destructive prone um, colony as oxygen not included. Oxygen not included colony AI is crazy uh, destructive. Eh, oh, and yeah, because and then the the reaction action time for the villages I think also need to be improved. Well, that's probably most of also could be the AI improvement, especially for cook and then the crafter and somehow even even when given the whitelist to get items from the warehouses, the villagers tend to not get them from the warehouses instead of getting them from the crafter buildings, from the workshop, uh, the, which makes it why couldn't some of them, not all of them, but some of them, where, for example, yeah, I mean, I guess most of them, especially the crafting materials, they don't really go and collect crafting materials from warehouses that much. Not even that much. They didn't even, you know, yeah, they didn't even approach the the place that they're supposed to approach, which annoying. Uh, hmm. Non-issue cooking house. Let's see what they say about cooking house. Yeah. And I don't know now. Somehow the villagers couldn't keep up with the egg gathering. It's a it's a very for now it's a very hit and miss balance try to balancing how the behavior behave with just numbers of things to collect for for food in the game because apparently obviously the food plays a really big role in the game because even as a player without food you will die like almost not almost instantly but you will die pretty fast so and oh yeah and you know they said uh, they said uh, favorite satisfaction gauge for the food that the villagers currently consume and it says that the food is not satisfying the taste or something there should be some indicator for that like the villagers should have a little bit more the villagers should uh, error code what happened internet again okay eh, 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 eh. But the game is really like for me I like it because I actually have a lot of potential of fun gaming kind of just wish that it was not because it's if it's kind of different for game for example um, oxygen not included because you are not part of one of the individual individual in the game, right? Because now the in oxygen not included you just being the overseer of your colony then uh, you you're at 100% in monitoring all of the activities that's happening in your uh, in your colony but since now you're one of the players one of the individual in the colony and you still need to take care of your needs your food, your clothing, your hydration level, and because most most of the instant reaction in the game is from you. So the amount of percentage of you overseeing your colony is really tight, really lessen up. It probably you only have maybe 50% if you have a smaller villager count. But if you have big village and you have a lot villagers, and for you to monitor everything else, maybe around 20% of your time that you can 20% of the overseeing that you can do as an individual in the game, because man getting just standing and trying to figure out everything in the game is also making you uh, hunger, and your water level go down, and then also there's threats of events like blood moon, the wolf, and then the bear coming in, that you need an immediate action to take care of, because your villagers does not respond towards the, I mean, not the villagers, it could be just just the militant type villages, like the barrack soldier and the archer. um, at least, make it so that they can immediately respond to the threats that coming in by those notification, right? uh, there is a way to do that too. Still, there is a way existing in the game by using the horn, but I don't know. For colony simulator, there's still somewhat desirable way to do it. Mm, yeah, but I understand it's still in developing, and more improvement, more tweaking for the game. So I'm not tripping that much. It's just that, yeah, if they can do it as like soon as, right, it would be awesome, so that we could get a higher quality of gameplay. Mm. Yeah, and they do need more details for the biography of the villagers, like maybe food that they consider uh, a higher favorability for them, or maybe a little bit more drop down details for um, what's actually making them their happiness level go down, it's not details. And because we also would be busy doing everything else, checking the villagers respond real time is kind of taxing, because yeah, if you have 100, if you have five, it's easier, to just follow them around, blah blah blah, what they do. But you have 100 more or more of a villager, oh my god, it's kind of hard to keep track. For now, it's one of the challenge, one of the challenges in the game. I still have fun playing the game. I still have fun. I just wish that I could efficiently direct colony instead. Da, 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 da. Right. I guess that's it. I'm kind of tired. The internet really sapped out my energy. I still want to actually get as much as points that I could get uh, for Phasmophobia, but the internet just cruel today. Cruel, cruel. Du, 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 du. Ooh, somebody's playing Valheim.
Ma speak un po' del mio.
They're playing Valheim. I forget how intense the fights in Valheim. It could get intense. Roblox. I'm looking at what actually games people play. Valo, Fortnite, Apex, Dota, Minecraft, Roblox, Zenitron Zero, Ghost of Your Day. Ooh, Little Nightmare 3. Ba-da-da-da. Honor of Kings. Spellcat, Autocrat Tactic. Look interesting. Genshin Impact. Mega Bonk. This is what I say the game that really similar to Vampire Survivor. Street Fighter 6. What is that? Look like card game. Oh, there used to be like a lot of people. Like there's still a lot of people playing Marvel Rival, but there used to be a lot of people playing Marvel Rival. Valheim. Should I replay Valheim? Should I? Seven more followers to get Real Stimpy. To get 100. Well, we can go and raid Real Stimpy. And if you guys can just drop a follow, watch them for a little bit. Maybe it could get them affiliated. You know, I know that would be awesome. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for coming into the stream. Hope you guys enjoy watching me streaming variety of games on a daily basis. We end up doing just chatting for 3 hours because of whenever I try to play a game, I did manage to play Fast and Furious, but the internet just decided to just no, right? Alright, for the one that watches from the bot, don't forget to follow, and if you watch this from the YouTube channel, please like and subscribe, leave a comment. Hope to see you guys in the next stream. Until then, stay safe and healthy. Bye bye. If you yeah, we just gonna rate Real Stimpy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. I'll end up the stream first. I'll end the stream first, I guess. Should I end stream first or just immediately? Yeah, we just immediately just rate him. Alright, bye everybody. I'll see you. Hopefully the next stream my internet is good. Then I'll more gaming, then less yapping. Alright, bye, Real Stimpy. Bye, everybody. Bye. I might just end up just, post this just chatting. I really do just chatting.